Three things we can take away from Abigail. So Abigail is one of my favorite women characters in the Bible because she was so wise. The wisdom she carried took her from being a character that we otherwise would not have heard about to somebody who's now in the main story with David and ultimately becomes one of his wives. And if you don't know the story of Abigail, I encourage you to go read the story about her. 1. Abigail acted swiftly. She was always moving with haste, and that was because she understood that the situation was urgent. We should always think before we act, but there are some times when situations arise that require your action immediately, and you need to have the character and integrity already before that moment to be able to know how to act accordingly. I suspect that she had a lot of experience with moving with haste because of her husband's foolishness. So maybe some of the situations that aggravate us are for our refinement. 2, she acted humbly. Abigail was humble. Even though the situation wasn't her fault, she still bowed before David and asked for a pardon. I heard it put that being humble is not thinking less about yourself, but thinking about yourself less. She didn't have a selfish mindset when she went to meet David. She didn't say, it's my husband's fault, take him out, you're right to be mad, just pardon me because I ain't have no part of it. No, she said, forgive him. His name mean foolishness, he just acting accordingly. Make sure you're always humble. 3, she used discernment. She used it in the whole situation, but I noticed it also when she came back and her husband was living it up, having a party. He was drunk and all this other stuff. And she didn't tell him what had just taken place in that moment. She waited until afterward and told him, because otherwise he wouldn't have received it in that moment. Be someone who carries discernment. When to tell somebody something, when not to tell them something, what to tell someone and what not to tell someone. Wisdom moves with discernment, humility, and it knows when to move in haste. Abigail's wisdom not only saved lives, but it gave good instruction to David. And there's even so much more in her story. Make sure you check it out. God bless you.